What up, y'all? It's Young Jedi, representing the AR Classics crew, and we are here at my home base, the Bridge Sound and Stage. So I've been an engineer for about 5 years now. In 2007, I was actually working at a hotel, just doing some maintenance work. Was always into the music game, always wanted to, be involved hands-on somehow. Looked at a couple schools and found one close by that, was for engineering, and I looked at it as something I could do and be behind the scenes and still be a part of it all. While I was in school, I did a bunch of internships, studios all across Boston. Did some sound design work for a company called Clam-Bake Animation. And then finally got contact with Owen Curtin, who runs the Bridge Sound and Stage with my man, the Arcitype, and started interning here. It was my first exposure to hip-hop in the game, and it was something that I wanted to do. It's why I got into it in the first place. So I kind of latched on, and from there on out, quit my job and spent every waking moment I could at the Bridge. I needed to do my final project for school. Up until that point, I had done no hip hop. So I talked to my man Arc and was like, listen, I'd love to do some hip hop, and if you could help me out with some of your artists, that'd be, great. We did 3 tracks with Carolina Black, Vice Versa, and Waters, and recorded everything, mixed it down, and at that point we started kind of building a little bit of a working relationship where he took the hat more as a producer and I kind of just engineered to what he wanted. So that's where the AR jump off started. After that project was over, that snowballed into Vice Versa's second record, Shine Not Burn, which at the time was a work in progress. So I came in halfway during the recording process, and by the time I was finished with everything, the mixdown started. So I talked to Arc, and he agreed that he would let me mix, kind of give me some tips and some know-hows and kind of sounds he was going for. We banged out that project and came out super dope, and from there I think that's really the foundation of where AR's at now, behind the scenes working and putting our music together. The formula, I think, is very unique in itself, into the fact that it's not your typical go rent a studio for a couple hours, bang out as much as you can, and then come back at a certain time. We spend like full weekends together as a crew. It's really like a family environment where all the dudes come together, and it's a real collaborative thing, and it's not only fun to work in that environment, it's fun to watch those guys work off each other and push each other for better lyrics and just better music together. The first time working with Rusty Jux, who's on Duck Down Records, the way Rusty works is it was impressive, he's just real methodical dude, and it was a way I've never seen an MC really work before, and he's quick with it too, real sharp cat, just coming up and working with songs, and we banged out an entire album in 3 days, which I had never done before, recording one, so that was, probably the highlight thus far as an engineer. This fall, we got the Rusty Jux album coming out, which is a joint release with Duck Down Records, DIC. I think that's going to be super, super dope. A lot of cats are featured on that, and the beats are just crazy off the top. Other than that, we got my dudes Dominic Omega and Carolina Black. They got The Smartest Guys in the Room. That'll be coming out shortly, along with Waters' first EP. And the homie Vice is in the studio, and we're working on his next release as well. AR Classics, you're the crown.